Hi, everybody. Happy Friday to you. 3 News senior meteorologist Matt Wintz here with a look at your forecast. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us here on our YouTube channel. Here's your weekend forecast. Happy weekend. We've made it, essentially, right? We're almost there, unless you're at work and then, a couple more hours you can knock off here. 63 on Saturday. Don't let that fool you. That is early in the morning, and we're talking when you're up, like 9, 10, 11 o'clock, and then that temp is going to slide the rest of the day as a frontal boundary works through. So by afternoon, we're in the 40s with some rain around. Sunday, just a cold day with some leftover rain. In terms of the rounds of rain coming our way, we've got weather impact alerts that are out tomorrow through early Sunday. That is the time frame where we could have some flooding around here. So let's get to it. We'll go hour by hour with your forecast. National Design Mart forecast here. We've got temperatures today that'll get in the 60s south, 50s in between, and then 40s along the lakeshore. Here comes the rain holding off till 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Moving in from the southwest, just kind of showery around for your Friday evening, not a washout. But tote the umbrella, we will have rain around, temps in the 50s. Bulk of the rain I'm still expecting to move in tonight into the early morning hours on Saturday. It could get loud tonight. This is a warm front. We just had a warm front a couple of days ago. Remember all the lightning with it and the hail that we had and some of the real heavy downpours that we had from that. Same thing tonight. We could have some hail, we could have a lot of lightning, some loud thunder as well, and heavy rain. That's the most important thing. Temps stay in the 50s. This wave of rainfall moves out Saturday morning. After it moves out, we should have a several-hour period of some drier weather. So if that's 10 o'clock, well, remains to be seen. Could be 9, could be 11. This is just a model. But overall, I'm expecting a period of dry weather, and it's going to be nice and warm and kind of humid tomorrow morning as well. So this is a good time to run errands, get outside. We'll be in the 60s. But it won't last long because temperatures are going to start to come down and that rain will return. Notice the drop by noon, says our model in Cleveland. It may hold off an hour or two longer than that, but the trend is for those 40s to head from north to south throughout the afternoon as colder air and a wind shift takes over. Rain returns. We're all rainy around here Saturday evening into Saturday night. Not expecting to be quite as heavy as that initial batch tonight, tomorrow morning, but it's still going to pile up in terms of the rainfall. All right, so flooding concerns into Sunday. Sunday will feature leftover showers, maybe a snowflake mixed in, as it will be colder on Sunday. Behind this system will likely be in the 30s to near 40. How much rain? Well, numbers have backed off a little bit. That's good news. Bad news is we're still in the 1 to 3 inch range. That's a lot of rain, and it's over all of northern Ohio. So all of the water in every community is going to be competing for the same rivers and streams and creeks. And that is the problem, is how widespread this rain is. Versus in the summertime, you get an isolated storm that puts down 3 inches. You have some problems in that area, but the rivers can handle it and all that. But boy, we could have some flood issues this weekend. All right, temperatures come down. It gets colder next week. Tuesday's the eyesore. Will be in the 30s. The reason why this system goes by, and then we deal with a very potent low for this time of year coming out of Canada. This will bring rain in here on Monday that quickly changes over to snow. We could have heavy snow around northeast Ohio Monday night into early Tuesday. That Tuesday morning commute, we need to keep a close eye on, depending on the track of this low. This is your Guardians home opener forecast. Still some lake effect snow and cold and blustery. Does not look great. And then we turn showery later next week into the weekend as the upper level low kind of sits over the eastern U.S. In terms of rainfall, a lot of it coming our way, bulk of it south. That's the good news. And in terms of snow, got to show it. There you go. Maybe a couple inches of snow downwind of Lake Erie over the course of your Monday night into Tuesday. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. There's your weather impact alert for the weekend. And there's your cold day on Tuesday after some snow. And then we'll warm up, 40s and 50s, pretty common later next week. Not above average, but closer to average. We will eventually break out of this pattern. I just don't see it right now in the extended. So hang tough. All right, enjoy your weekend, everybody. Stay safe. We've got your next update on the TV side at 4. We'll see you then.